with the whole Stefflon and Jada war.
Most of the UK were actually siding with Jada.
That was like Tin Aki versus Fresh Aki.
What the song when I said take the year in a dancehall this year. Whoa. 2025. Biggest song.
One song?
On the airplane in the UK. Who's the actual GOAT in a dancehall right now? Masicka is saying he's the GOAT. People are saying you're not ready for the GOAT or come up.
Ready.
Who's the actual GOAT at dancehall?
For an artist to come and do arenas like that, big deal. Even the Afrobeats artists that are doing very well, none of them have done multiple arenas in the UK that Kartel did. First dancehall artist to do arenas in every major city.
When Kartel had his anniversary of being out, what I preed was for 365 days, all of the vloggers, all of the bloggers, all of the DJs, everybody was looking at Kartel every single day.
Come, let's have a drink at the pub, yeah. And later on, we can party at the club, yeah. I wanna wake up.
Yo, people, come back to the fix. It's your boy Naro here. Up in them town. That's on English enough. Sure.
You're on the ends, blood.
We're on the ends, blood.
You're on the ends,
We're on
blood.
the ends, blood. Yeah, we're on the ends today, people. We're in the UK, in London town. I mean, we're a special group of people. So, introducing from my right, movie star, Johnny, promoter, sort of thing him do. Yeah? Also, DJ Nate, founder of Caribbean Rocks Festival. Yeah. Right? To my left, we have Sasha, forever host, model, art girl. Sasha, yes. There we go. And some youth named Seani B will pick up off our street.
Off of the
Big up Seani B, DJ, international DJ, supreme, known, acclaim and all these things. Big up yourself, Seani. Yes. So I'm glad you could join me. Thanks for welcoming me here to the UK. Good. Hey man, first of all, I want to feel like the best thing for consuming, and don't tell me no fish and chips. Don't tell me them things. What the best food for eating?
You got to do the fish and chips, though.
Oh God.
You got to do the. You have to, innit?
I consume fish.
I mean, you don't consume fish.
I mean, I eat my consume fish.
You don't do nothing around at Jamaica?
Nah.
Okay, fair enough.
Nah, you can try the national dish of the UK then.
What's that?
What's the national dish?
Curry.
As a British man, it's actually Indian food.
Yeah, Indian curry.
Food.
Yeah, Indian food on a Friday night.
The irony.
Have a good curry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So try
the
it.
best spot.
You know what? I know some good curry places still. But where you are, actually, because you're not staying in London, you're staying in Huddersfield. Yeah. Up north, you'll probably get the best curry. Straight. What?
Way down.
Up north, you get the best.
Country.
You go out Huddersfield. Laundry. Linky man, sort him out.
All right.
Country curry.
All right. So I would say we're there to discuss the state of dancehall. We're in the UK, we're in London. So I want to get a perspective of the state of dancehall. London. You see me?
Are you going to get me in trouble again?
Of course, that's what we're doing. We're here to ruin relationships, get people in trouble. Piss people off. That's what we do here.
Every time you see me at Jamaica, Shawty, I come link with. I'm like,
never.
The last time I was that close, I was like, fuck it. I'm like,
That's true.
The last time I was on the show was how many years ago?
8,
9 years ago, right?
Yeah. Like,
that's 11 years ago.
7, 8 years. Yeah.
It's got to be more than that because it's 10 years that you've been doing the fix.
2 years per radio, so probably about 8 years. So
8 years?
Yeah, probably last
year. The amount of SYMs, that I got in the comments. If you don't believe me, go in the comments.
You get them.
Me!
Because
I gave my opinion.
Good Seani B.
Yes, sir. I was horrified, traumatized.
Ruined enough relationship that took years to repair.
I'm not even lying to you.
True.
He knows.
Yeah, true.
He knows.
All right.
So
open up, prepare for it. I'm going to show you have a good friend of people. Anytime we fall in Jamaica, like we link, but the man just afraid for fall on the platform. You know what I mean? Every time we fall, I'm not coming back to that fucking show now.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, so we're glad for having you back on the platform.
Blessings,
I mean,
blessings,
say, what about the state of dancer? From a perspective, UK. Well, first of all, I want to tell me about the UK dancehall scene right now. Who are the artists that you see here locally that you see get it popping dancehall wise? We started you, Johnny. Me see it.
UK artists.
Yeah, you're supposed to know because you're supposed to book them for
DJs are artists. The artists. Well, so far, stylogy. You still have stylogy. Okay. Still are doing thing. In terms of the UK dancehall artists, them, like, most artists only known, like, say if you're from London, you're known in London. A Birmingham artist known in Birmingham. We don't see nobody really travel, go Europe, go tour, go different places, go tour. So that's my perspective on the UK dancehall artists. I don't think them are put in as much work. You see, like the work where you say a Stylo G put in, the work where Dan Andre did put in, where you get like video quality and you see the shows them all over. A man just want to hear him song playing a dance for the night and him good, you know. And he will have you up to if you not play him song. If you go so and Google him song, you can't find it on Spotify, you can't buy it nowhere. But him just want to hear him song in the dance in the night. So with the UK dancehall artists, I think, which may probably get beaten there, so, but me just tell the truth. I think them need to network more and put in more. You know what I mean?
Why is it that you think that it seems like there's a concentration of dancehall artists in London and spread across the isle?
Well, it all boils down to dancehall. Dancehall, just like how you say Cranium, them boss from America, and Stylo G boss from England. How much time we see that? It's really hard for even me. Me in music for 28 years. This year, I celebrate 28 years. You know about Movie Star Johnny before?
I've heard the name.
You hear the name. Well, you know what I mean? So basically, for the UK art, the overseas artists, I think it's hard for them. It's still hard, even though social media is here for them to push themselves. It's still kind of hard. People more gravitate to the yard. You know?
But there is artists out there applying the trade, to be fair. So if you go somewhere like Manchester, up there, so Tease God, you can't go Manchester and don't talk about Tease God. If you go Birmingham, you talk about Lord God. You know Lord God and Doobie as well, putting in the work. So
are they related? The gods?
No. I don't believe that. So I think that there is artists that are out there applying their trade. But it's not like Jamaica, innit? So,
but it kind of sort of isn't it? Because you have artists in Jamaica who are known like them parish and them popular in them parish, but really, known across the island like that. But in them parish, them are God for real.
But the reason why I say it's not like Jamaica, because when I hit the streets in Kingston, it's like you're entering a system and network, that you can go from place to place, studio to studio, and you can feel the vibrancy of the music. But over here, it's not so much like that. You get what I'm saying? If you go one ends over ours, then you link up on man, you go to Brixton, you go Chet, Buzzwhack, you get what I'm saying? So but it's not like there's like a barrage of those kind of places to be able to have that continuous kind of surge of artists and songs. You get what I'm saying? So, and also I feel that if I be honest, I feel that where we've lost the importance of community radio stations over here, pirate radio stations, the pirate radio stations, we're missing that middle link where those artists can start that journey.
Get them gone.
Pirate radio stations just not as relevant as they used to be.
Itself,
they're still there. Like radio itself is not as relevant as it used to be. But I don't feel even like, Jordan, how many years you was on Beat FM and these stations?
Radio for like over 16, 17 years.
But where's the next generation of those youths that want to go on those networks?
Them on them phone, TikTok.
Yeah. Everyone's got their own platform now. So
you know what I mean? So
but in regards to the artists though, there are many artists here in the UK that's very talented, active artists. I know we said like Tease God, we said Doobie Bing, Lord God. Yes, they're known in their place, but Doobie Bing, songs dropping in London when he's not even here, mashing up the place. Lord God, fully active. They're some of the most hardworking artists that I do know in the UK. Yeah. But it's like Shawnee said, it's like in Jamaica, the artists, they eat, breathe and sleep music. You cut them, you say music. Not saying the artists here don't do the same thing, but for some reason, it's like the 9 to 5, the pressure of you have to go to work. You can't be fully dedicated. Mortgage. Jamaica, the man them want it like that. It's like, yo,
music
do or die.
Yeah, music.
Here it's like you have options, so it's a little bit more tricky.
Kind of to counter that, I believe in the UK, the artists have it easier in a sense to get in their music to DJs? Because you mentioned Jamaica. To get your songs played over there, lots of the times you have to pay a DJ. In England, they don't have that problem. You just have to speak nicely.
And the money
And
pull up.
Sometimes you don't even have the money pull up. You just have to keep a relationship.
Yeah,
But
speak
how many
nicely.
platforms is there for the UK artists to actually
Right.
get their music to?
There's barely none. And what you guys said about radio, it's gone even worse. For instance, it went from radio to actual DJs having mixes and stuff on SoundCloud. Now, people don't even do that. It's gone to the company, Spotify. You have to be in a playlist. TikTok, you have to bubble on there. There's not really anywhere people can go.
Have you noticed
Just
a
to
decrease
consume.
in plays on SoundCloud? 'Cause I
Yes,
know that
gone.
your platform, what's SoundCloud?
It's ridiculous.
Like
It's
overall?
yeah.
Decrease?
SoundCloud, I've had, over 20 million streams on there. And now there is a decline where people say, oh, can't you put your mixes on Spotify? Or can't you put it on Apple Music? Because I only listen to that. So people have gone away from that. They've gone away from radio. They're only like consuming short form content like TikTok, the reels they see on Instagram. And some artists in England, I think that is the problem they have. They haven't fully evolved into putting their music on there. They'll go into the dance, get played, but lots of people that actually make the decisions don't have time to go to parties. They're just at home on their phone.
Like the on TikTok and them TikTok and them.
Yeah.
We don't want to touch back on what you did talk about, Sasha, in regards to them live, breathe the music. How I go and feel like unnecessarily that with the artists them at Jamaica, them live, breathe the culture. And some of them don't really love music. Some of them is like them do music adjacent. Some of them are chopper in real life. And some in real life.
Right.
But them know and breathe the culture, so them able to make music surrounding the culture that people find palatable and acceptable in a certain way. So I feel like that is the
Which
advantage.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because even when artists here do songs and they're trying to do the chopper life thing, it doesn't really connect. They got lyrics, it's spitting it, you know, but it's not authentic. You can feel it, like you know, art. You feel it. You don't have to. It's with an actor. If you're not a great actor, you can't sell a story.
True.
You know what you said about with the DJs, artists getting their songs played in music in parties. Cool, but how far does that go? Even then, they're not satisfied because, for example, you drop a mad mix in lockdown, right? And I hardly hear them songs in the parties, but I will go online and I will search for the songs, right? So it's not necessarily they have to play in the dance for it to make sense. Production, all of that kind of stuff, it has to be relatable, shock factor, all of that ingredients. If you don't have that, the DJs can play it
That
from
last
Dying
thing, though,
Kingdom
shock
Come.
factor.
Shock factor.
Yeah.
See, shock factor. I think that's killed like creativity, music, like literally music, because it's all about how can I shock you rather than how can I please your
Catch your
ears
ears,
musically.
So enough of the artists, them don't achieve that balance. It's a handful of artists that you know that can achieve the balance of shock factor, great music, charming personality, things like that. Like you can count on one and the artist them do them thing there. So me hear some names mentioned. Stylo G, me hear mentioned, me hear Dan Andre, Steph London.
Do you know what? I want to actually try and introduce somebody else into this conversation. I want to squeeze somebody else into the chair. Into this chair. Is she there? Izzy!
Is he there?
Izzy!
Make sure squeeze up.
Yeah,
Make sure squeeze up right side, woman side and forward. There you go.
Are you greedy, sir?
I know, are you kidding me? Could I say, are you kidding me for being so late, but you're rich? Hello.
Squeeze
I'm
him.
not that small.
Oh, you're right, for real. Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep us warm.
Thank you for joining us, by the
Probably have
way.
to share the
thanks for having
microphone.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So don't speak into the mic like
Oh, sorry.
There we go. So without mention, without bring up the names them that were mentioned, Stylo G, Dan Andre, Steph. 3 names that are known not only in London, not only in the UK, but in Jamaica. What is it that you felt that made them able to cross over and become household names at dancehall?
Hit songs.
Not
And
just that, because how
they
did it
went to
get
the
to be a
grounds.
hit?
Exactly.
How did it get to be a hit? I feel like they had the finances, they had the resources. You know, they might have the right connection, the being at the right place at the right time,
Like
sending
Johnny
it where
Adisa
it
give me
needs
song
to.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah, sending it to where it needs to, because hits are made every day. But because you hear some of the, remember when Skilly started, I want that Timado, I want this, I want that. No, who's Skilly? right? So it's not a matter of they're making hits. Hits doesn't make just like, okay, this is a hit and that's it. They put money into what they're doing. They're outside. You know, what's his name? Brian Tier, right? Earth It Up, you know, Spooky, right? Went to Jamaica, done the thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
But
so
no, but that's it.
has a lot to do
That's
with it.
it.
Went to Jamaica.
That's it, you know. That's it.
So is
I was waiting
Loverton.
for you to say that,
Went to
Sasha.
Jamaica.
That's it.
Yeah.
There was a point where you can't see Stylo J at England. He's in Jamaica. There's
Right.
a point where you can't see Dan Andre in England. He's in Jamaican. It means in Jamaica do the school tour them.
Yes.
I run all of the event them.
Yeah.
So it all boiled down to the grassroots. If all right, me as a DJ. And sometimes when me play the UK artists them, like me want to thump the people on the other side and say, put up on one and give the youth them some forward. Not even the people them over here.
But if it's that they're not a household, then not get that easy forward.
Yeah, but Johnny, be fair. Because some of the local youth them get some big songs.
They get the yeah.
Mario BB has got some big songs, even though they may not work in other regions, but are some big songs. Western them have some big dancehall songs
But,
as well. You get what I'm saying? Some of the youth them get some big songs over
No,
here.
but what me I say no, we're kind of
Alakai Harley.
when
she was doing
it's a
her thing,
Western,
she was all over
or when
the
it's a
place.
Western, I would even put Steph London. Like I would have put them in the same category as the dancehall artists. Them. You understand what I say? I would never
They're
put
not
Steph
hardcore.
London in a category with a Dan Andre
You
or
know
a
why?
Stylo J.
You
But
know
do you
why?
not
You
feel-
know why? Because I feel like she do whole heap of collab with dancehall artists. That's why her name
Yeah.
register.
No, but the
in a
levels
Jamaican
of
way.
Steph London are like maybe
Is
I'm
that-
wrong,
is that-
maybe,
is that
but
not
I
a
would
way?
never put Steph London
But
in
hold on
that
a sec,
category.
Is that not a way of leveraging off of her success with UK dancehall to say that we're all part of one
Part of the
one
same
system?
No, so
Well,
he's not saying that she's not dancehall,
I'm
but
not
it's the
saying-
caliber,
no,
it's the
say that.
level. Like there's hardcore dancehall. Do
Or
you
a
get
Western,
it? It's like a difference between a
Sasha,
sitcom and a
I feel
thriller.
like- I
They're
feel
more
you
like
can come over a little
commercial.
more, Sasha. That's slim as I remember say easy tick. Yeah, a little more space.
I feel like Steph's more like commercial.
Yeah.
She's more of a commercial artist. So she's still dancehall, but she's like a commercial
Right.
dancehall artist, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there are levels, there are layers
Yeah.
to it.
But
Yeah.
then the way she's known, she did have the big hit, but it's like Johnny said,
Which one
she
was that?
was Hurting Me was probably
Oh.
I'd say the first one. I'm semi-biased because I used to DJ for her
Yeah,
as well.
even
So she did do the work even after having that hit in Jamaica. She went to Jamaica, went
Exactly.
around, collabed with artists. She didn't just use the hit as leverage by itself.
But you know what is beautiful about this conversation? Everybody sitting here, Naro, speaks to a different part of the dancehall community in the UK. Every single one of us speaks to a different part.
So that's
of
why that's why me assemble on a man like
Yeah.
I mean I need
The
to
Avengers.
me assemble the Avengers.
You got the streets, you got corporates, you got the youths, you got everything right yourself. So you see different dimensions and looks of UK dancehall scene.
I go up on a tangent. With the whole Steph London and Jada war. Is
Jesus.
it that the whole is it the whole
I
on
can see
the
why
side?
not.
No, me must say what is it that the whole on yesterday side with Steph? What was the atmosphere over here
Harry,
for that
you'll
war?
be very surprised to know that most of the UK were actually siding with Jada.
For real.
They were siding with.
Oh God,
I saw
some sellout.
some big sellout. That's what I'm saying. They were just selling out.
You have to let the music speak.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what you have to do.
So what, wait, what did you say?
You have to let the music
Nate, what
speak.
did you say? Were you Steph or were you Jada?
Every song
We are
would change.
musicians.
I'd hear a song and I'd be like, I'd hear a line and be like, okay, that line's smart. And then the next song, same thing. I wouldn't
Okay.
pick a side.
No, that's fair enough because that's what I was doing. But there were people that were like, no, Jada, I'm a gal.
Yeah,
no.
no,
But
that's
I don't
not
like
fair.
Steph London.
Judge,
And once you use that line, their opinion is void.
Exactly.
It's gone.
It's invalid.
judge.
What did you say?
Yes, easy. Who you did say?
All right, I'll be honest. I do love Steph, but Jada, she did it for me.
Yeah.
Was it the personality or was it? I remember saying actually I do like some little TikToks along with the song, or was it the actual bars and song them?
The bars and the creativity.
That was like Tin Aki versus Fresh Aki. And no disrespect,
Jaja.
no disrespect to the Tin Aki. No disrespect. We'll work with
Yo,
Tin Aki.
people know this. I never brought that up. Sean
That's
said that
the-
of his own accord. I
that's the
never
way-
me
That's
set
the
up that
way
one.
I
Who are
said
the
it
Fresh
on
Aki?
air. All right, check it.
Who is the
You're
Fresh
right.
Aki?
Yeah,
In
what
the-
it is?
Hold on. In this conversation, hold on a second. In this conversation right here, I acknowledge that I am Tin Aki and you are Fresh Aki.
All right.
You get me? You are imported Fresh Aki. That's it. You are now in the tin.
Imported.
But you are Fresh Aki, bro. That's the only reason why I say it like that.
Podcast is in the UK.
No other
'cause
reason.
He got away with that. Podcast is in the UK. He got away with the Aki.
I know.
You're not gonna get a wife for
Is
that.
that just the end of
That's
that?
the reason of it.
Okay.
That's the tin versus Fresh.
That's it.
Smart.
Aki is
That's why
Aki.
he should
Aki
be.
is
Aki.
Aki. Tina's Aki. You have original and you have...
So I have asked about like even the arena shows now, because it's like we've seen a upsurge, a rejuvenation of dancehall in the international space, especially with the release of Vybz Kartel from prison. We've seen the shows in the US, New York, even here in the UK. We want to know from a perspective, what was the atmosphere like even with a Vybz Kartel? His
You got
shows
to
here.
speak to Izzy, mate.
Yeah.
Izzy did wireless.
You know what? But you play Manchester.
I played that one of the shows, but Izzy was one of the only 2 DJs to play at wireless,
See?
which was the first show for Cartel.
What go on this politics?
No, politics, man.
No. I just if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like wireless, the audience of wireless couldn't give Kartel the respect he deserved for his first show in the UK. I think he should have done O2 first before wireless.
Why?
No disrespect, but I just think some people in the UK, they're not educated on the history or the songs that he made before Fever. So they were all waiting for
Fever.
Basically.
Okay.
So
Younger crowd.
and also the way that his DJ was juggling, in Jamaica it would go off, but here it just sounded quiet. They needed to play the rhythm continuously and not be chopping it as much as they did. I feel that kind of changed the vibe, but obviously they don't understand about juggling, they don't understand about the culture. So the O2, obviously that the show was amazing. I don't know, I had a whole load of emotions inside me, because you could just feel everyone coming together. You could feel it was bubbling. It was nice. So that was completely different to wireless, but I just wish that he had that experience first.
Let me ask you, what was the difference with the audience? Was it an age thing, or was it just maybe a region thing? What was the difference?
I think an age thing, but I also just think, again, people who obviously bought tickets for his show, they came for him, they know him, they didn't just want Fever.
Okay.
People who were oh my god, Vybz Kartel is free, Fever. That was the difference.
I think there was some videos going around. Whenever I just have to go off a video somewhere, you see, where people I stand up and just watch and I stand up on the money, basically, but they wasn't giving off the energy that you
No,
like
they
to
weren't
see.
dancing. It was just social media, TikTok. I'm looking at Vybz Kartel.
Okay.
I think with that though, why there were a lot of people, I didn't go to any of the shows, but why I feel like people were just standing there, some of them anyway, videoing and that. Like you said, a lot of them aren't really familiar with Kartel's body of work and the impact that he's really made. They're just going with the wave. People are talking about Kartel, so they're oh, I want to go to the Vybz Kartel show. It's the hot topic. So they're standing there and they don't even know what to do. It's I want to say that I was here. In regards to the wireless show now, FOMO, exactly. In regards to the wireless show now, like you said, the DJ not being able to, Jamaica, it would have been fine, but it's imperative that you do your research for wherever you're going, because how we accept music here is different to how it's received in Jamaica, which goes back to the artist conversation. So it's all about, it's foreign to the DJ. Do you get it? It's a different territory. The juggling here is different. It will connect different. Do you know what I mean? Shocker Boss, bad DJ, right? He can come to the UK, might do an event here to a certain crowd. They wouldn't react. Sometimes I see bad DJs come and do it. I listen, I appreciate it because I'm familiar with these DJs. But I see people and they're like this, and I'm like, do you not understand what's going on here?
Yeah.
Irritating. So yeah, I get that.
I think also maybe Kartel's team, they should have had someone from the UK help them with the set list.
Yeah.
That could have helped make it a bit more.
What, for O2?
lively. No, not for
Wireless.
O2, for wireless.
Wireless.
100%.
I think wireless was practice run as well, if you think about it, because you said do O2 first. Sorry, you said do O2 first, then wireless. I feel like the order was perfect. It made sense, right? Because wireless, it was an appearance.
Yeah.
O2, it's his show. Get ready for it. Remember when Kartel done his first few performances, people were like, Kartel not ready, Kartel not this, Kartel not that. O2, we saw a different man. We saw more energy. Sure, there's more work to do, but if he had done it the other way around, we'd have been disappointed at the O2 man.
Yeah, yeah, you were saying?
True. And the Wireless was, to add, it had a lot more artists on it. So Burna Boy, Drake, they were headliners as well. And I was there, so Izzy was right. The fan bases were kind of split to where you could tell in the crowd it wasn't full Vybz Kartel fans. The track list changing would have helped too, because I think the first 3 tracks were like, we would know them, but the average person in England wouldn't. But then when he did play the songs that they would know, like Clark's, Fever, Summertime, you did get the reactions from the whole of the crowd as opposed to that. But I feel like the O2 shows did make up for it. He did well. And I'm not too sure about Birmingham and Manchester, but for an artist to come and do arenas like that, big deal.
Regardless of genre.
History.
It's a big deal. The only Afrobeats artists, even the Afrobeats artists that are doing very well, none of them have done multiple arenas in the UK that Kartel did. So,
and he made an effort with the set as well.
Oh yeah, that's actually
He made an
can
effort
probably
with the
collab with
set.
Kartel.
none of them have done that.
The set for the O2 though, I must say, I love it. Absolutely love it. You know,
Two shows at the O2, right?
What night did you go, Sasha?
I didn't go to any of them. I watched it from home.
TikTok.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, and I feel like that was the better place for me to be at the time. To be fair,
Friday had to
I
go.
love what everyone was saying because watching it from home, I could see everything. Like I saw the setup, the way how it starts. Because I would hate to be in a crowd and I'm seeing the back of people's head. I don't like that vibe there. But the stage, you know, the sound box, him in a cell, and it's like music being locked up with him. It's just a story that the set told. Like I thought that was really, really good. Like dancehall was climbing. Do you know what I mean? We had a story to tell.
There was an energy inside O2 on a Friday night. There was an energy inside Manchester. There was an energy inside Birmingham. A ridiculous energy. But what I'm even more impressed by is the age group that Kartel was able to draw out. Bare youths. I've got
age. What age?
We're chatting about, like, my youth was there. My son came to me with me to London.
18, 19.
He's 20. And he's there. Real bad man, that Magdalena. And Masicka. I'm just watching him like, go on, master.
Impact.
And I never exposed him to all of that stuff when Kartel was probably in jail. He was listening to like Black Eyed Peas and JLS and all that kind of stuff. But I have a theory. Because when I used to take him to school, outside the school, a lot of the mums used to play Kartel. Pulling up, blood. You would always hear Kartel outside of school, bro. These youths were exposed to Kartel in the back of the school. In the back of the car. Like, dirty lyrics. I used to cuss about it. Like, don't they have no understanding of principles?
I forget
and
sometimes
morals?
enough of the moms them know. Like when Kartel, the Just Boss and when him a run road, you know, like them was my age. Like them grown up and pitney like 18, 17
So
now for
enough
real.
of
Like,
these youths grow up on Kartel.
God no more old.
They
Jaja.
literally
How
grow up
old
on
are you?
Kartel.
Don't worry about that.
You said they were my age. Like, yeah.
But
Like,
Sasha, but not tell a lie. Look at
okay.
Yo, I'm match up, dog.
Grew up where you said
Birthday
it
one day,
died.
I turn 30 something.
Okay. Alpha Almanac, okay.
Make
And
a road.
And let's talk about man himself as well. Come on, the age group was just the same.
You for real?
For real, I want to talk to you about that for real. Like, yeah.
Alkaline Show,
Bare
the
youths
age
there.
group, because we first started play Andrew Fresh movie star Johnny, and to get the crowd in, and bro, the first set of group of people was like, you can look and see like 18, 19, 20. That show was a brilliant
Yeah,
show.
that's it more catered to that, like Alkaline Show, that more catered
No, it's
to
a
the young
mixed show.
No, it
It's
was a
mixed.
mixture.
Mixed.
But the younger
But
crowd,
the
they were
younger
there
crowd
from
was there
early.
from early.
People are going to
Early.
these shows with their youths.
Now talk about the Bounty Killer Beanie Man show. That was that's a more
The mature crowd.
mature crowd.
Yeah.
Let's
You know
just
what I mean?
talk about
That-
all of the shows in the UK. have been
Yeah.
phenomenal.
It's been good. It's
Yes.
been amazing.
It's been
Yeah.
Like, and
This year-
you've seen a different energy this year.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
100%.
The
Yeah, man.
Caribbean is winning right now.
this
It's
year-
not just with like Jamaica, but the whole of the Caribbean.
Where I put that down to?
For me, this is what I personally say. We had a couple of years where African culture was winning. And a lot of these youths were going out and singing the Burna Boy songs and all the rest of it. But then it came back to tradition and culture. And it's like, well, I love these songs, but that's not what my culture is. And then they started to get their Valiants. They started to get their Skilly Banks. And these youths are starting to look, because if you think about it, a lot of the energy is youths. And it's like they're patriotic about where their grandmothers may come from, because it's not even their mother, you know. Their mother born in England, like my son.
Yeah, it's true.
My son is an English youth. I'm English, but when he goes out, he walks out with his Jamaica flag. He walks out with his Dominica flag. And when you go to these events, like Nate can tell you, a lot of the youths them go to Nate's events. They got their flags in their waist, and it's like they're out to represent. So it's not just Jamaica, but it's Dominica, it's Barbados, it's Grenada, like. Young Brother, big song. Lady Lava, big song. All these songs from the other islands, because these youths really want to just settle into what their culture is.
The culture right now.
I think there's that, and it's more lucrative. So we spoke about the artists are doing music, but touring, where the companies forward in, start investing, they can see, as Shawnee said,
that part.
The crowds are following the Caribbean artists. They can do the arenas next to stadiums. The tours that they're doing, you're seeing more Caribbean artists than others doing tours because they're filling all the spaces easily. It's not really giving no trouble. They cost less. That's even another argument to get to. They cost less than their counterparts. And it's just building, the whole ecosystem's building from DJs. Musically, there was a time when you'd see a new DJ come out and the first thing they'd do, in England anyway, is start playing Afro beats. You go on TikTok now, a song blows up, the first thing they do, mix it with dancehall.
Everybody a dancehall.
Everybody's a dancehall DJ.
Everybody.
So it's become cool again.
None of us are special anymore. And you got 4 DJs in front of you.
I mean, talk about yourself.
We say we're not special. We get no work. We get no work. So we're all special.
We're special. But as in the music that we're playing, it's not special anymore. The way we present it is always going to be special, and that's going to have to be our USP. That unique style of the way we're playing. But as in the music, I would go to any club right now, and a man's going to play Whites before me. Actually,
no matter what kind of club or what kind of.
Man will go out of his way to play Whites before me.
I'm just going to get everyone to put the white light up. For the video, everyone part your white lights, and it's going to go
Everybody wants that. Everybody wants that gas moment.
I want to run out there now. Like, what genre I run out there right now?
Dancehall around things right now.
Right now.
Straight up and down.
Even drill, even.
Brother,
drill's
dancehall. Drill's around the place. Other than
drill
house.
House.
You have to big up Super D.
The man mix the dancehall with the house music, house rhythm right now.
Not John Marriage.
The white with the rhythm. And the white with the rhythm there one time.
That's Izzy Bossy.
Oh, was it you? Okay, see there? The man, see there?
She comes out to the colour to for real.
I drive Saturday and listen BBC. I tell you like, White's the man in my mix.
But the joke is though, even the house music is being played with a Jamaican vibe, a Jamaican attitude. It's sound system culture. That's what the UK is all about. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just house music that you hear anywhere else. The man name is, who is it? Not Cold Steps, Terminal 4.
Terminal 4, the man.
Some of the lyrics on one of the house rhythms. You get what I'm saying? So it's a different energy still.
I think why you see an interest in dancehall as well, collective with what you guys have said, is also the fact that these days a lot of the artists, they're being more relatable. They're more personality, they're present. You know, you see Valiant, you'll be on social media doing a 1-2 thing. It's not, you're not easily accessible, but you're also showing your human side. You know, the rhythms that are dropping, you have so many artists on one rhythm, you hear it and you say, ooh, you might went to go listen to a Valiant, then you hear a Baker, then you say, who's this? You Google it, you look at it, you're like, oh, it was him who sang. It's the connection, you know? Connection is very important. And I feel like that's what made dancehall, because to be honest, even though Afrobeat was going in with this thing, dancehall never really reside, you know? Sometimes we just like for tanso back, you understand? And just let it flow. But once it, come on, it has to come back home. It's just what it is.
there's always other genres that has their moments. So from like the 90s, you'd have jungle, which was like 93, 94. Then mid-90s.
You know jungle music?
Wicked General Levy.
Oh, Zine?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Incredible.
You're in the UK, bro.
I want to see him do some moves to a jungle song, you know. See what I'm doing, Yeah.
But all these songs always have a Jamaican influence inside them as well. Garage music, mid-90s. Then you're walking into the grime era. And then you walk into drill. But dancehall is always going to be there. These moments, these genres, funky house.
Warm up the party and then it will go into them. But you get a 30 minutes hype, but then you're going back to the core, which is going to be hip hop, R&B, and dancehall and reggae.
Yeah.
Always.
See? Time for getting a trouble now. Me hear a song mention where you play a song and you mix in with any type of genre, no whites. More hear from all on here. What the song when I said take the year in a dancehall this year, 2025. Biggest song.
One song?
On the ear play in the UK this year, dancehall.
Kindly stepping away from this.
Without a doubt, me, whites.
This is what I'm going to be.
Whites?
Without a doubt, whites. Yeah.
Whites.
Yeah. Masicka whites.
DJ.
Whites and Shake It to the Max.
Well, like,
them two.
True.
What those two?
Sasha.
Well, you said one, so really and truly, I'm just gonna have to the one that really comes to mind, which is white. Shake It to the Max. But white. Put that. Shake It. I don't even think Shake It to the Max come close to white. I ain't them not even play the full song. Them hardly play the lyrics. You just hear the dogs and blah 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 blah.
True.
It's well right.
You just have to say the dogs.
And I feel like there are two different type of song. We have two different type of function. I feel like Shake It to the Max, it operate very well on social media. While White's a song we're playing a dance and like kill the dance.
Kill it.
In the car.
That's your
like,
impact forward, right? You want to impact forward, you just drop Whites.
Yeah, man. Whites are every selector PAD.
Listen, if you play White, if you're a DJ and you play Whites and nobody react, sell a laptop. Sell a laptop.
Jaja, I'll just upgrade it.
Aye. No, just sell a laptop. Sell it. Hey.
So yeah, whites.
M4. What you say? Izzy?
I'm going to say the same thing. Yeah, Whites. But also I'm biased because Masicka's my artist. So.
Oh, you're a crack.
Could I say Mewtwo? Could I say another Masicka? You know, the White.
Seani B, what you say?
Seani B.
Ooh, Seani, what you saying?
He said it's not getting involved.
What you say?
All right.
Moving swiftly on.
Alright, you want to get to the top, you want to get people in further trouble?
Trouble, you know.
Alright, about two more topics I have left. Right, so there's a good conversation now.
Jaja.
What kind of good?
All right, we're cartel. Curry goat or oxtail.
What kind of good they are talking about?
You know, before we go there,
Do you want to go to the butchers, man?
before we go, right?
You got curry goat there.
See the pan is the things for the year, top of the year, right? Artists are there for basically they are the end of the year. Artists are there for you. Who say artists are here?
Wow. Still as a Masicka.
Masicka.
Yeah.
Right.
It's after it's.
Good
God, man.
Song of the year, artist of the year.
Artist of the year. Song of the year.
Nate,
It's
I can't
after
pick.
it.
can't pick.
I can't pick.
Who would you pick between? who fought to mind when artist of the year is mentioned?
I would pick based on the fact that musically, and I do like tours and do quite a few other stuff. While Masicka would be the obvious choice, there's people in England, I'm not talking about worldwide, just UK. Someone like Valiant silently has done a lot, maybe if not more than everybody else, but it won't get a mention because it's just not that part of the conversation, but we make it part of the conversation. So I'd say I have those two.
Okay. Should I name the other?
Valiant.
And who?
Masicka.
I really want to say Masicka because I love Masicka, right? And he put in the work, but I'm going to say Vybz Kartel. And the reason for that is because he's come out and he's literally, all right, big up the rum. he's exited that life, right? He done a proper 360, decided he's not going to do certain songs. If you notice, don't say certain things in his songs or whatever. do the tour them, different countries, up and down, and he still has that impact. We just spoke about it. He managed to still captivate even people that were probably in the ball sack when he was just doing his music. Like people that wouldn't know who he is. So for the year, I would say Vybz Kartel for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the explanation, okay.
And he might come out, hold on 1 second. He might come out and him understand how TikTok work. Right?
No, when I say him being caught up on them game for long.
When before the iPhone, before the
But
iPhone
social
came
media in
out.
general, him always did it.
Yeah, but
Always
Johnny
into
don't know
it.
if you use TikTok.
That's crazy.
So see, and Johnny out. Wow.
Johnny face. Johnny face. Man must have wow.
Yo, they're firing shots over here, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm big on the
Johnny
one
would
over
never do
here,
that.
I'll be alright.
and it's all like a reputation precedes you.
I joke when I tune into Johnny on TikTok and play
Everybody
music.
knows they can't use social media. That's crazy.
Well, you like this, Johnny?
And people who are off of here. Easy, who you say? Who you say?
I'm gonna say Valiant, the same as Nate. I was thinking that from the beginning because I think not only like he makes good music, he makes good content, he's relatable, he does good collaborations, he really thinks about his marketing. I think he's really smart with what he does, not just music, but the other things that he does, and he's open to trying new things. So I'm gonna have to say Valiant, and also I produced a song with him. So
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Sorry, not trying bad.
That's right.
Just state your bias down for
Okay, yeah.
Johnny B.
I think everybody puts a great argument.
Hello. Me, I go say them thing now. What you say?
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, you know what I preed, yeah, for when Kartel had his anniversary of being out, what I preed was for 365 days, all of the vloggers, all of the bloggers, all of the DJs, everybody was looking at Kartel every single day. And when you have that level of influence and to go around the world in the manner that he's done it, and the thing is, when you go to these shows and you see the audience that is there as well, you know, he said it in Manchester. Yeah, enough white people there, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of influence and that kind of power, you just have to give it to him.
Kartel.
Yeah.
I would agree. I think it's between Kartel and Masicka personally. I would agree. I think between them two, that Masicka have like the current song them and impact. That's basically him around dancehall, but it comes to international, global impact, the tours, the shows. Without a doubt, you have to go Kartel. So there's an argument for two of them in my mind.
100%.
Whichever one you want to go with, I don't think you're necessarily wrong.
Depending on the criteria that
True,
you are
that
using.
is true for
I was
that-
going to
that's
say
true for
that
it, that's true.
criteria-wise, Kartel wins mostly.
Kartel
just try to
always
be a bit
wins.
different.
Yeah.
I mean, he always does.
Yeah.
Try to be a
He
bit
always
different
wins.
for the
But he
parts
has
of the
put out
year.
some solid songs as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk the truth. There's
Yeah.
been a lot of songs, and there's been a few solid songs that I played on air. So
Yeah.
We're getting out of good conversation now. Right?
Meh.
Because when the artist put out a music video song where they say everybody call him goat, them call him the goat. And
An artist
show
or
one-
artist?
A phone artist, Masicka.
Okay.
Yeah, and they put the nanny goat video. and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
right? There's a conversation now, right? Who's the actual goat in a dancer right now, right? Masicka is saying he's the goat. People are saying you're not ready for be goat. Yeah, or come up.
Ready.
Who's the actual goat a dancer?
So Masicka the kid then, they must say.
They must say about the kid.
Kings.
The kid.
Kid.
Oh.
Kid.
Oh,
Kid.
kid.
Kid goat.
I'm gonna say that
Baby
music is the goat, right?
Music
now.
is
Because
him with him
music goes-
safe.
Yeah, no, but
on the fence.
no,
Yo,
no,
Shani B.
Romantic show name.
Fuck yo, cut no Shani
Fuck
B.
you hell, bro. Listen here, geezer.
Cut no that.
Fuck's sake. Listen, yeah. The music is winning, and I feel that we all need to kind of just stick together and keep it unified. Like, yeah, we
Right,
love the
yeah.
clashing and everything like that, but we've got to get to a place where Johnny's up and I can be up and Nate can be up at the same time. I feel that we don't really have that in the music all the time. And
In
to be-
dancehall.
Yeah, in a dancehall. Yeah, real talk.
They say that.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
what I saw, I feel that, people have said things and done things and all the rest of it to be able to draw reactions, yeah. But
When you say people, artists,
the artists, yeah. I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but what I am going to say is about the fans. is that we're hard sometimes, you know.
Of course.
Because I saw a clippings of an interview that I did with Masicka a year and a half ago. And all of a sudden, what he said in these clippings was the worst thing ever. And the vloggers was putting it up. And they were like, this was a new interview. I'm like, no, it's not. This was a year and a half ago. And when this interview went up, he couldn't have said nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all. This interview was like the greatest thing, this, that, the other. You remember I came to you and said, and I said, boy, you come with the, I think you did a Sizzler interview. I crushed that interview there. And we was bigging it, but it was like, the dancehall fans are so wicked sometimes, you know, on a bias.
Oh, so them will draw Them would draw for whatever thing from evil like years ago for fit whatever narrative them want push now.
And I think we got to be careful of that because if an artist is not strong enough mentally, you know, this would tear down some of our great artists, you know. And we've got to be really careful of that. So that's my thing on that.
So you're right, Shawnee. We need to be careful, and then we don't need to be careful.
Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, because no wrong. There's no tearing down of other people. You're not necessarily a tear down nobody if you identify somebody say he's the greatest of all time.
Right. Yeah. And
but
the comparison thing
behind it. That's my thing.
The comparison thing, I feel like it's fine. It's okay. Right? I know you're saying about it will, you know, if they're not strong, but on having the money, get a real good therapist or two. You know, schedule your mental health. It's important. You know, don't just buy the designer clothes, get the designer help as well. You know, it's just the world that we're living in. It's just your life is in our eyes, so we get to comment on that. But we need the fans to comment. We need them to compare. If they don't do that, then it's not that excitement. You see, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, I'm sure Cardi B sales went up after that beef with her and Nicki Minaj on Twitter. People want to go listen to the song. Is she talking about Nicki? Is she not? It helps them. It really and truly does, right? And another thing, music is a sport. Without a competitor, it makes no sense. There are people, yes, who love music and does it at home and don't benefit from it and they just sing in the shower or whatever. But when you put yourself out there and you're trying to make money from it, you better compete. You're competing financially. You're competing for the people's heart. I'm a fan of you. Saying, you know? She's a fan of him. We're going to go back and forth. He's the bet. We need that conversation, Shawnee.
But you know what it is? Because I'm a little bit old there.
These
conversations in the barbershop and it never used to leave the barbershop. Now these conversations are online.
We want it online.
No, but here's the joke. This is the thing. When it's constant, it's rather hard. And I'm telling you as fact, mental health in dancehall is fucking real, bro. Like
only by function bad people in
Naro. Jokes aside, Naro. You sit down with these artists all the time. Mental health is real in this music, you know. Gotta be careful sometimes.
And sometimes it's that, like, as I said, there's functioning mad people within the space. Sometimes you cannot tell the difference.
True.
You can't tell the difference. It's like, how do I deal with you? Do I deal with you that's like somebody who's going through a mentality, or do I deal with you as artist who's trying to get attention to their music? Because more time you appreciate them doing things to get attention to themselves. And you just excuse it and say, you don't do a thing as artists. Artists will artists. I mean, so...
But sometimes we can't even entertain that. Because when I see the gimmicks, I'm like, I'm not going to entertain
Sometimes as broadcasters, as people in other space, you have to have a line and say,
enough time to get the car. Shani, you know what? Nope.
Yep, same thing with me. You know? Same thing with me.
Because I'm about the music. That's what I spent my money on when I was a youth. The music. That's what it's got to be first and foremost, the music.
Because even as you mentioned, like competition, like there's competition in our space as well. But you can't, sometimes you can't make yourself get lost in the competition and say, because there's a competition, I got interview everybody and like say because we need to be on top and rare it. Now sometimes you have to say, would I get the views, but that don't make no sense.
This is why, that's what I'm saying about the therapist, and this is real. You guys laugh, but I was being for real. This is why you need to know what's important for you as an artist. It's like a business, right? McDonald's and KFC, they're going to have different strategy. Just because KFC is being successful with chicken, McDonald's isn't going to do chicken. Do you understand? You know what you want, so you focus on that. You can't take on everything. But for the fans, when you do music or you create any type of art, you don't tell people how to take that on. You leave it to them. It belongs to them now. You put out a song, but that song was for my mother. They could say it's about a goat. They could say whatever. You can't argue with them. But then, just leave it to the fans.
Leave it to the fans, but then in an argument like this, the only thing I would say is also rather than see everything as competition, use it as inspiration. What Vybz Kartel has done, I did make a mention and compare it to Afrobeats by mistake. I don't want nobody to kill me, because the Afrobeats people are my people as well. But he's the first dancehall artist to do arenas in every major city, and that is a big thing. So artists can look at that and say, from their house in the studio, when you're there and you don't have much and you're trying to thrive to something, you can look at that and see this is where the music can actually go. Kartel's kicked down doors everywhere for people to do a lot. It came out with the booking fees he's charging. It's unheard of before, but now he's kicked down that door for it to be possible for everyone. So rather than look at it as competition, who's better, I look at it like that's something I can do. Kartel, to me, is my favourite artist. It's my favourite artist, the greatest.
Some things you just can't compare yourself to in life.
That's
and
it.
just allow it.
Sometimes
That's
you
just
just
that.
use it as a measuring stick and say, I'm going to try to get as close to that as possible.
Look when Popcorn, when the Canadian promoter send out Popcorn fee, like everybody like, Popcorn I get 200,000. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody antenna go up like, what?
And
And then now here come Vybz Kartel.
You know, I'm sure it was the same with Kartel.
No, here come Vybz Kartel $1 million. Like, come on, you have to give it to Kartel, bro. Kartel like dancehall Bob Marley.
From his fee,
You have to give it to him,
from
bro.
his fee can pay the costs when people come in.
Yep.
That's it. It's all good.
Can't argue it.
But I also
argue.
think like this is a bigger conversation in dancehall. I feel like we all need to collaborate more, not just the artists, the DJs, the promoters. Like we all need to stop looking at each other as competition and thinking if we don't come together and build this, who else is gonna do it? Like in Afrobeats, just going back to it, like Africans come together, they work together. I feel like we could do that more.
But you can still be competitors. You can still be competing and work together.
Yes.
Like you have two big designer houses collaborate together. I think it was Prada and can't remember. I think it was LV, if I'm not mistaken. And they've put out something together. You can still compete and collaborate.
You brought up the sports analogy, and that's how I think of it. You have NBA teams that compete. Like you have teams in the Premier League that compete, but there's a body that does the best things that they can do to market this league so that everybody can win. You still have the competition, you still have the rivalry, you know. You still have Manchester United who will want to beat City, but you have a body, a governing body, and I think that's where dancehall even lacking. Not to say necessarily that we need a governing body, but we need some sort of unity or some sort of
system and structures.
You know what I mean? That we're missing systematic structures, as you say, Seani B, where you see there's top people who are do the best things that they can do, but that's acting in the best interest of dancehall. But
Naro, the minute we put systems and structures into the business, people are gonna say gatekeeping.
Yep. No, this is not dancehall thing more loose and more, more
unruly.
Unruly and so.
Yeah.
We can just only just do the best how I go on and just be the change. Be the change I want to see how I go on.
So are we gonna say who the GOAT is? Or
Yeah,
we are going around the argument.
I'm gonna say who the GOAT is.
Who's the GOAT?
Nani.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Anybody want to endorse the argument now?
Kartel for me 100%.
Kartel.
Yeah, man, 100%.
I don't know why Seani B is scared, you know. Your mind can change next week. That's the beauty of it, you know. But
Music is a goal.
I am gonna say I'm gonna say Kartel. Yeah, even though I said primarily I say
don't want to jeopardize no relationship.
not even that. Primarily I say Gully, right? Full stop. But here what the thing is, I'm saying Kartel is the artist of
Do you know who's
the
my
GOAT.
artist?
Because you have to be Seani.
I can call who's my artist and I've done it. Silk my artist. Uncut. No argument.
Silky though, man.
The man go for this.
I get what Sean's saying, because Kartel is my artist. I didn't give him Artist of the Year, but I said.
But that's my point. But no, the GOAT. But how about the GOAT?
Yeah, where the GOAT?
The GOAT.
Kartel for me.
GOAT dancer.
Yeah,
Thank you, Izzy, for your bold, strong answer. straightforward answer. Thank you.
Seani, shots fired, I think.
Shots fired.
That's what
No,
God
no,
had said.
the dancehall right now is Kartel. Come on,
Yeah.
hands down.
Okay.
It's unarguable.
You think
Yeah.
Masicka is right to try to insert himself in the good conversation? Or you
Of
just think that's
course.
just him just being braggadocious?
No. I think he has all right to put himself there, because if not him putting himself there, who is going to do it as well? Because before Kartel was Kartel, when he was trying to tell people I'm Kartel, them never really accept him was Kartel.
But one
So
thing people
Masicka, after make we know say he's a potential goat, of course.
You
One
think
thing people-
it's a case of foresight and, you know,
And maybe
seeing
you know,
into the future? I'm just a call him shot from now.
Masicka is a very intelligent guy. Maybe when mean goat, greatest of all time, it mean for where he is now in his life. Maybe this is the greatest he has been.
I mean, I'm the. Me see, I try to get to that point. Yeah, but just so it isn't
Yeah,
to
that's
be at
right.
that point. Me is a type of person where my pre said certain words are being used too loosely. Nowadays, like words like goat and them type of legend and all that.
Yeah.
I feel like them title need to really be reserved for a certain set
Fair
of
enough.
people.
Set
You know
of
what I mean?
people. Yeah.
So yeah, even though Masicka can claim he's a man of the moment, no, I feel it's probably a step too far to call himself goat. Right? I can get the braggadociousness and him a call him shot and say, yeah man. Me I say it from now, so that like 10 years from now people can say, yeah man, me they believe in myself and me they call me shot and Ray. But I feel like them term the reserve for certain people. No.
Maybe my
what
say-
happened
Bujo
to
Bantana,
the
Bonte,
Bujos,
Killer,
the
a Sizzla,
killers, the
Kolonji,
beanies.
I
and
hear
still a
that, Jim.
Mavado.
I hear that, but I
Yeah.
feel like he's also saying that so you don't count him out, don't forget, because right now, remember, Masicka mash up the place before Kartel re-arrived. Yeah, it's not a word, but we're gonna put it there. Yeah, before Kartel came back, right? Masicka, Valiant, you had these other artists, them all the fourth, they're doing the do. No, Kartel is here. Every time you go on social media, Kartel on the internet. It's just Kartel. Okay, go TikTok, Kartel. It's like, hey, hello, I'm the goat, remember me? So you're going to have him in a conversation now.
I just want to enjoy the music. I'm being honest with you. Like,
But you enjoy the music a bit differently when you know these things are going on.
Actually,
It hits you a bit different. When the artist says certain lyrics and you know there's a little tension, it hits different. When you're
Of course,
DJ,
yeah, I love the fuckery as well, but
you know the clash with him and Mavado, right?
Yeah.
Where I sing these songs, Nate. You know where they do with the crowd over here, right? You play them songs the back to back, right? Then madness is like you're at Sting all over again.
Yeah.
Because we know where it's coming from. We know why they say what they say. We felt that. So it's important.
Hold on, been a try to get
Yeah, no, it was just a small point that Kartel himself, they're both very smart individuals. Kartel himself said a statement. I can't remember exactly when he said it. Maybe Shawnee can, but Kartel put it on his story and said that one day the most worthy challenger would be Masicka. I can't remember when it was. I believe it was in around 20, the time when it was Alkaline and him and Popcorn and everybody doing songs. But Kartel made that statement himself. I'd have to check when he did it, but he did make that statement.
See,
I just enjoy it for what it is. Like, it's gladiators in a ring, and it's one of them ones there. I've done it with Supercat and Shabba and Ninja, Bunty and Beanie, Kartel and Mavado. Like, I've been there so many times. And during those times, you was literally buying the records as well. You get what I'm saying? I'm never drawing a partiality. I'm buying the Beanie and I'm buying the Bunty. I just enjoy it for what it is.
There might be a clash coming on, though.
When him said that, you feel that he was acknowledging possibly as a here or as somebody who he could potentially clash as a worthy challenger?
Maybe he said like in the future, so I'm thinking he's just acknowledging, he sees what he's doing now. In the future, for him, it could be somebody that's a worthy clash, or maybe just in speaking to somebody else that when he decides that he's had enough, Masicka would be somebody that is a worthy challenger. But I need to find exactly when he wrote that and the context. But I do remember.
Comments will be commenting.
Yes, the comments will tell us.
Because even when we did talk to him last year, like I would bring up Alkaline and the whole, beef and whatever. I'm saying, you never really seen upon him level. He did appreciate Alkaline and Masicka more dep on the same level for class. So
that could be what it was. I think it was around that time.
Yeah. We have a conversation for have with him still. Him and TJ.
So who do you reckon will win in a lyrical battle, Naro? Who do you think will win in a lyrical
So
battle?
people, it's time to wrap up. We literally reach the time.
You come on my show on Thursday, yeah?
No, I'm saying
Thursday you'll be coming on my show.
for the regular fixed
I'm going
viewers.
to have a list
Regular
of
fixed viewers know
difficult
my view on this.
questions.
Say, oh, the talks of Masicka versus Cartel makes no fucking sense to me. Two different generations. Me no feel Cartel dep on that right now. It just don't make no sense.
So do you not feel that Cartel still has that lyrical skill to battle a young gladiator like
Yes,
Masicka?
but I
Yes.
just don't feel
No,
like
wait, I'm
he's
just
there
asking.
right now. I just
You
feel
don't
like saying
think-
mindset
mentally
just
he's not there?
Yeah, he's not right there right now.
Okay, interesting.
You talk to him, you talk to people around him, he's not there so right now. Yeah. So this don't make no sense.
Man, comfortable, man.
You know what I mean?
Up to you.
I make million a show. Come on.
Come
Yeah,
on.
but you know what? A baller would always want to kick ball.
True, but at least the
A
age thing.
boxer. would-
It
you
different
saw
in our
you-
music.
Hello, Mike
It
Tyson
different.
went back in the ring. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It different and it not different because
It's-
like there
bro,
is a gap.
no,
You have
no.
a, when the clashing thing, the clash have to make
what?
sense. It has to
Listen,
make sense. The
Naro,
matchup have to make
you
sense.
see
And
when
this
you're,
this,
you
this
see
don't
when
make no
you're
sense.
creative, you see when you're creative and you're like us, this blood. Me and Johnny is big man. Nate is a little bit younger, Izzy a little bit younger. But guess what? You think I'm going in a dance with either and them and get outplayed? Are you mad? Never. I like me, I tell you.
You're crazy.
But it's that competitive thing that
Yeah.
you have. Like you always be a gladiator.
Yeah.
I will always smell blood.
Transform.
That's what it is.
Could carry on this conversation even more, but me not. Might carry it into my next conversation.
This is the
this
warm
might
up.
just be the layup to the next one. Yeah. We get him in some trouble, yeah? I want to give thanks to all for joining me, you know what I mean, making me feel welcome here in the UK. You know what I mean? Give thanks to Seani B, Izzy, Sasha, Nate, Johnny, big up
Bless
on
up,
yourself.
eh?
Before we leave, tell people where them can find upon the socials. Tell them.
Boom, me know Movie Star Johnny. Insta, Movie Star Johnny 1. TikTok, Movie Star Johnny.
Let them know say that. Yeah.
Yeah, watch it up with Movie
Say
Star
no for
Johnny.
the TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, man, we did that, man. So you don't know. Bless up yourself now, Aaron.
Respect.
Hope you have a blessed time in the UK.
Respect,
And it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All socials, TikTok, Instagram, at DJ Nate UK. Find me there. Find everything I do. Respect for the invite.
One thing we never mentioned, probably any producer as well. Yeah.
Produce,
He's right.
DJ,
Yeah.
run events.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everything.
Taking over the world.
Miss Ho / model / bagger / Sasha. Tell them.
Slash.
What's
like
the
a
boss?
horror film. But yeah, Forever Sasha on all social media platform. You got right up on the screen, right?
Yeah.
But just in case you can't see people,
I got a
it's
lower
the
turn,
number 4
man.
EVA _ Sasha on all social media platform. And you can see me in person. We can plug this, right?
Yeah, right,
Yeah, man. You can see me in person in Jamaica for Boom Boom birthday celebration on the 4th of January. We're active. We're outside.
One thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there for the Vada show.
Girl, come.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Well, I know you're there for the Vada show.
No, we're booking at the UK for that
Oh,
evening.
damn.
On all
Izzy.
socials,
Yeah.
Izzy Bossy. That's it. That's just me.
There we go.
And thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Seani B. Man, I'll just pick up our 5 Street. Tell them again.
Seani B remix on YouTube, Blackout TV on YouTube as well.
Where them all find it? Them all find it on the cruise, though?
They're gonna find me on
You're
the cruise.
cruising.
Yeah. Son, I got dead on the cruise.
See? Enter the clashing ring.
Steal all of them, yeah, it's a
Right.
problem. And she won a clash the other day as well.
Hey,
Oh, she
congrats.
blitzed the
What
feud
thing?
the other day. I'm
What
boss
thing?
this, bro.
Yeah, I'm all for female
Just
important.
because I look like this.
Yeah.
Silent
Behave
assassin.
yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
She's a married
Love
woman.
it.
bro.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bye. I should have said respectfully. Yeah,
Respectfully.
respectfully. All right, people. It's a boy now. We're gone. Key codes.
Yes.